MS70, perfect condition. Final and first 400 boxes of the Type 1 and Type 2 Silver Eagle. So we're talking about the design changing, and I've got a green box here. So this is what will go to the grading company, and it will be a sealed box, right, Mike?
Yeah, now here, this is the secret set put out by the U.S. Mint. As I speak, almost nobody knows that this set exists. Dealers, it doesn't matter. It was never discussed by the United States Mint. It was almost clandestinely sold by the United States Mint. And it is only because of our very close relationships with some of the APs or authorized purchasers that I even knew that these coins existed. The United States Mint did something that they've never done in their history, and I doubt they'll ever do again. So as we've talked about this, the transition, this changeover from Type 1 to Type 2, all right, where you had the old design that was 35 years and then the brand new design. And that's what this is. So it's a Type 1, Type 2 set. Now, we've sold those before, okay? We've sold those before. But what we've not been able to do is this designation. They're Mint State, they're my exclusive Standing Liberty, Lady Liberty holders that you see right there. All of that is 100% exclusive. But what the Mint did that they've never done before is they designated the last 400 boxes that they made of the entire old design and the first 400 boxes that they made of the new design. Now, that 330 quantity there is a hard number. That's how many of these sets I have left, period. That's how many sets I have right now, period, of these. I had 2,000 sets, Helen. We've sold 1,670, and I'm at my final 330. So here's what this comes down to. So this is the Mint State coins, the very last coins, or the last design and the first design. They're certified perfect 7. They're in my exclusive holders. But here's what sets it apart. Just by that designation, it's incredibly collectible and incredibly desirable. But there's another level to this, and we have to see the top of those when we go back to that, where it says first 400 boxes and last 400 boxes. Now, I want to put that into perspective. That is a designation from the United States Mint. They literally called up the authorized purchasers and said, we saved the last 400 boxes, well, the old design, and put them aside. And when we started the new design, which, by the way, wasn't released till July, but they started making them in May, they set aside the first 400 boxes of those. So that's 200,000 coins. Sounds like a lot. That reverse proof set that you just saw, there's 125,000 of those. It's $1,299, and we just sold it out completely and totally, about this same quantity. These are the Mint State coins with just a slightly larger specialized mintage of the last 400 boxes and the first 400 boxes at $299 as an exact specific Mint designation that they have never, ever, ever done before. And I'm down to my final 300 pairs. And these are pairs as designated by the United States Mint. And that is crucial and critical for you to understand. So it's not just the first, it's just not the first and the last. It's the last and the first, I guess is the best way to put it, right? So it's the guaranteed last coins made by the Mint and the guaranteed first coins that are made from the Mint. And we're guaranteed that. Now, we do, like, there's first allocation and first release, but these are specifically the exact coins that were minted. Before that, all we know is when they're released. These are the only coins that I've ever been able to sell that I know that these are exactly the last coins and the first coins that were minted, guaranteed, by the United States Mint, in a rarity that matches basically like that proof set. Remember the 3-coin proof set I just had? That same mintage, basically. There was 3 coins that were $1,300. About the same mintage, slightly more than the reverse proof set for $1,300 that just sold out. It's not $1,300 bucks. It's not $1,200 bucks. It's $299 for the pair. That's not each.
Right.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
The first last sold out immediately from the APs. When they called me, normally they say, okay, we got our allocation in. I said, okay, what's the premium? How much? I'll take 5,000 or 10,000 or 15,000. We'll take a pallet or whatever it is. On this one, I asked none of those questions. I said none of those things. Because I didn't know this was coming. We know everything. We had no idea. I got this call out of the blue. They said, guess what the Mint did? This was totally clandestine by the Mint. They saved the last 400 boxes and the first 400 boxes, which, by the way, when they initially offered this, they charged a premium, which they have never done before. They knew it was important. They knew it was collectible. They knew it was desirable. They knew all of those things. So the question I had to the AP wasn't this or that. I said, how much money do I need to wire you to give me whatever? You just be fair with me and tell me how many I get, and that's how many I'll take. Well, I have 330 of these remaining that I can do in my exclusive, the Liberty holder.
Right.
And then if you look at the reverse down below, you can see it's in my dual core holder right there.
Yeah,
okay.
Beautiful.
I have also the core that's on the reverse of the coin, which I save for that as well. So this is significant. So the transition's significant, but it is also guaranteed the very last and guaranteed the very first. And the Mint's never done that before. So now what I want to talk about is, look, the last of the last, that's kind of cool, right? But
yeah.
Let's face it. The value of this, the collectability of this, the desirability of this is the first of the first. Because we'll never see that again. The only thing that kind of comes up to that that even begins to look at that is the 1986 American Silver Eagle, the first of the old design. Similar mintages.
Right.
And that coin in Mint State 70 is a $1,200 or $1,500 coin in NGC. If I could guarantee it was one of the first 400 boxes, it'd be a $2,000 or $3,000 coin from NGC. Like I said, similar mintages.
Do you know, Mike, I want to make sure I mentioned that we are doing VIP financing on this. I don't think I said that yet. It's 9 months for this at $299.95, 9 months. It's only $33.33 a month to have this set. So it's $300, but if you paid off over 9 months, it's only $33.34. We are doing our extended holiday returns, so you have until January 31st, 2022 for returns and exchanges. I know, Mike, we're only gonna talk about this for like another minute and a half, but I wanted to make sure everybody at home knew you can use your HSN Q card or Zulily card to get that, you know, VIP financing.
Yeah, and you can see we're under 300 left. These are starting to count down pretty quickly.
Yep.
I think here's the issue with this set. And like I said, I've sold 1,700 sets so far. The vast majority of collectors, they kind of sit back and wait for me to kind of explain this. Because what they don't really understand, because the Mint has never done a program like this before where they guaranteed the first coin to the last coins. They've never done that. And to get the first of the first coins, and understand, this Type 2, this brand new design, I just believe that since they're only making it for 6 months and 6 months only, it's going to be the rarest of all of the Type 2 coins going forward. So now you have the rarest. Now you have it, Mint State 70, absolutely positively perfect. And you have the first 400 boxes of the first design of the first year. You put all that together, I think just that right coin, just the first of the first coin is going to bring a tremendous premium in the marketplace, is going to bring a tremendous premium in the marketplace. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And that's what your opportunity is with this particular set, as we see right now. And the problem is I got my original, and what I ended up with is about, I think I bought 4,000 of each coin. And by the time we had those all certified, we only had about 2,000 sets. They only graded about 50% in 70. I also have Mint State 69 sets. They can go to hsn.com. They're $179, I believe. But this is the last of the Mint State 70 sets that I've got in the first box, last box, my exclusive Liberty Design NGC Mint State 70, guaranteed United States Mint certified. United States Mint certified. These were the first 400 boxes. Excuse me, last 400 boxes, a designation they have never put on a coin set before in their history.
Well, we're gonna take a little break, or we're gonna go straight on. Okay, so we've only got about 30 minutes left in our show. So come with me, because I've got some Morgan silver piece. So what I've got is 19